the best.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, Melanie. You're looking good.
Hi, thank you. You too.
Man, we got a, let's see, live stream. There's Gwen Newton.
Yep.
Helen, okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, our live stream looks like it's up. Let's copy this and
Hello, Gwen Newton. You're looking good too. Got all these good looking women, Julius. Y'all, you guys are a spoiled rotten.
well, look, I come from a whole family of 9 women pastors, so
Oh my God.
9. I'm
Holy,
talking.
holy.
Y'all know
That's
I
all I
was
gotta say.
spoiled and chastised all at the same time. Because my mother would spank you and hug you and pray for you all at one time, so you're just confused.
You were confused.
That's
That's
funny.
And then she'd
uh,
say something like, "This is hurting me more than it's
Yeah,
hurting."
exactly.
exactly. She would pray for me.
Melanie,
She's like,
where'd
baby,
they
just
get
trust in
that?
the Lord with all your heart, baby. Just trust in the Lord with all your
Those were good mothers.
Yeah,
uh
right.
no, I've been blessed to have some incredible women who love the Lord in my life, and they thought I was gonna be a pastor. I said, I'm gonna go to corporate America and preach to all
Yeah.
these executives of these billion-dollar companies to get them straight. And that's what I've been doing for 30 years.
One
If
plus.
you
Oh,
guys need any help letting
that would
people
be
in, just let me
Margaret.
know.
That would
Is
be
that
Margaret.
Melanie? I know
That's
that voice.
yeah,
Yes,
that's
it
Melanie.
is.
And that must
Yeah,
be Margaret. One plus. Is
all
that
right.
you, Margaret?
All right. I think we can go ahead and get started.
Absolutely.
You want to kick us off, Dr. Twiggs, and then
Absolutely. Well, I only know one way to kick it off. Father, we thank you so much for gathering these wonderful, wonderful workers in the kingdom of God. And thank you for giving us an opportunity to share that you provided for us. That will be a blessing to us and to others. Now, guide our hearts and give us wisdom as we share. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen.
Amen.
I want to thank you. This is a gathering that Julius has allowed me to co-host with him, and I want to thank you for joining us here in Think Atmosphere, where we're family. And I just want you to know that what you're going to hear tonight is life-changing information, and it is my prayer that you will grab it and take advantage of it because opportunities like this don't come but once in a lifetime. I believe it with all my heart. Now, as a soon to be bishop, it is my joy to not only introduce this man, but also to tell you how much I love him, how much I trust him, how much I am willing to follow him, even as he follows Christ in business. As one who has preached and taught for over 52 years, I've learned that it's important for you to have purpose. It's important for you to have someone that you can share the vision with because two are better than one. Here at Think, in this place, in this atmosphere, you're going to find out that you have more than one, more than two that are willing to share and walk with you as you take a look inside and grab a hold to the vision that God has placed inside of you and see if there's a fit with what we have here because there certainly is a need that this organization and this company is meeting that has to be met. And in this hour, it is so important for you to know exactly what is being done about what you see around you. And that's what this is all about tonight, so that you get a glimpse of solutions, not just problems, but solutions. The young man that's going to be speaking to you is my partner, my friend. Uh, he is a graduate of Morgan State University and with a business degree from University of Virginia. He has worked for companies like Disney and PayPal, eBay, BlackRock. He is a multimillionaire businessman, okay? And he has chosen to come into this space to be of service, to be able to help others that need help in this moment. He's a senior regional director for this company. but most importantly, he is my friend and my brother. I call him Bubba. David, you know how important it is to me to call anybody Bubba and to mean it. Would you please receive now his, I call him Maestro, Julius Weems III.
Well, look, that introduction, look, Bishop, I'm gonna call you Bishop already. Bishop, I want to thank you, and thank you for allowing me to just share with your community. Those of you who know Dr. Twiggs and who she is, you know that her words are spoken with power. You know that her influence is massive, and her desire to help people is, without a doubt, unquestionable. Because as much as my name is Julius Weems. I grew up in the church. I grew up as an engineer. I went to school as an engineer. I do tell people, I let people know my final year of engineering school, I had 12 credits left. I was recruited by a company that I had interned for, and I left school early, 12 credits short. My mother was heartbroken. And I went to work for Disney Interactive to design video games. And, one of the things that you find is that as you begin to do things in your life, it comes down to one thing, the desire to help people. And when I talk about and think about Dr. Rita Twiggs, um, her network alone, I said, Dr. Twiggs, I've gone off to business companies and worked in business. So in this company, you can make millions of dollars just by connecting people. And her response is always this. She say, Bubba, I just want to help people. Can this company help people? Can it impact their lives and help their families? And that's all I want to do. So every time I tell her how amazing she is and what she's doing, and right now she has team members in I don't know how many states. I mean, she's reached Ohio, Delaware, New Jersey, Maryland, and her voice is always the same. Is I just want to help people. And so tonight we're going to talk about how to help people with this incredible opportunity. What I want you to do is that I'm going to be brief so we can answer questions at the end. We don't have anything to sell you tonight. So I just want you to know at the end, there is no pitch. Okay. There's just understanding. So I don't want you to leave without clear understanding. If you can agree to that, I welcome you to this presentation because we know that right now there are things that are changing all over the world, and we have to pay attention to it. One of the things that me and my mother used to, and you don't argue with your mother when she's a pastor, number one, but one of the things me and my mother used to have a discussion about. Can you guys see my screen? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so one thing we used to talk about is that I used to say, Mom, why is it that God is so good? And every Sunday, I was a junior deacon. You have to be a junior deacon if your mother's a pastor. I would say, Mom, why is it that when people come to church every Sunday, they say, I'm just making it? And my mother talked about, we would talk about, free will and people's desire to believe in a vision. And, my mother said, I want you to be a pastor. I want you to go and I want you to preach the word. And I said, Mom, I love business. I love solving problems around the world. I found and I realized that I can solve problems and at different levels. And I went on to school, went on to Disney Interactive, launched my first company, sold that, went on to work for large companies. For the last 25 years, I've been running my own management consulting company, but my passion is helping. I've helped companies and people. And so what I'm sharing with you is what I looked at as a businessman and as somebody that understands that there's a massive problem we're all dealing with and we cannot ignore it. Okay. And so tonight I get to share with you Think Plus, a company that was shared with me 2.5 years ago. I questioned if they could do what they say they could. I researched it. I challenged their CEO. If this is real, could they make it happen? And I can say today it is happening, and it's happening right in front of our face. And so let's go ahead and jump right in. Think Energy is focused on three things in 2026. It is helping people understand what choices they have with exorbitant increase in energy costs, create transparency, because in this industry over the last 10 years, companies have failed to deliver help, right? Because many people have signed up for things, they didn't deliver on that promise. And then sustainability. How do we help the planet, and how do we make sure that we're not damaging the planet for future generations? Now, energy prices are rising all over the country. Now, this is not something that we have to think about. We are right now in most states. You're actually up 30% or more over the last 3 years, and right now we're at a time in history where it is getting worse at a scale that we never imagined. So the demand for energy is so big that our grid just cannot handle it. So therefore, what's happening is the increase in cost, the increase in performance is coming back to us, the residential customer and the small business customer. The factors that are driving that change are a transition to renewable energy, which really transitioning to renewable energy is expensive, so only 10% of the country can do it. There's an increased demand because of electric vehicles and our demand at home and things that people are plugging up at home and how they're using energy. Data centers and artificial intelligence. The data centers, when you use artificial intelligence in all of your different tools, when you talk to your iPhone and say Siri, when you use Alexa, when you're using Chat GPT, these things are actually working in data centers that are processing energy at levels that we've never seen before. The head of one of the largest AI companies just said he needs more energy than every home in the U.S. to power his AI data centers. And then global instability. Now, this slide was done almost 3 years ago, but I'm talking to you right now, and we are in the middle of a war with Iran that is impacting us. And right now, just driving from Destin, Florida here, we're seeing gas prices up to $4 on regular gas. And so there is a real problem, and that tsunami of issues are hitting us all at one time. And today I'm going to share with you a way that you can protect yourself and your family and your business. So right now, just to give you an overview of what I want to share, our company right now is in 13 states, and we wanted to solve one problem. How do we make sure that a person can have some level of guarantee when it comes to saving on energy costs? But that was not going to be just enough. We wanted to figure out how do we use innovations like automation and AI to actually help people versus hurting them. We're currently in the following markets and have a market size of 40 million. So I'm going to share our first product. It's called AutoSave. It's the proprietary technology that we have built that will automatically check every month to see if you're saving. You don't have to do anything but sign up. And once you sign up, you can literally not think about your energy costs again. Let's take a look at this.
Welcome to AutoSave, the easiest way to save money on electricity automatically. No more shopping around, no fees, no risk. Just guaranteed savings anytime Think Energy is your supplier. Everyone uses energy differently, yet most people pay the same price. We believe you should be rewarded for being a smart energy user. With AutoSave, your Think Energy rate is personalized just for you. Here's how it works. You sign up for AutoSave. We review your personalized Think Energy rate offer every month. If your personalized rate offer can beat the utility's price to compare, we switch you. If not, you're served by the utility. We look for savings every month so you don't have to. And as you can see, over time, your savings can really add up. If there's an opportunity to save with Think Energy, it'll happen, all upside, with the peace of mind of the utility's standard rate as your safety net. Simple, risk-free, and automatic. And you'll always know what's happening. We actively monitor your savings potential and notify you if your energy supply changes. Still the same utility, still the same bill. Just guaranteed savings anytime Think Energy is your supplier, with no interruption to your service. AutoSave is all upside, and you'll have peace of mind knowing that you'll never pay more than your utility's standard rate. That's AutoSave. And now, when you connect your smart thermostat to your account, Think Energy will unlock an enhanced product, guaranteeing you'll save at least 5% below your utility's price to compare every month. No fees, no stress, no risk. Just guaranteed savings anytime Think Energy is your supplier, automatically.
So AutoSave does this. It is a proprietary technology we've created that guarantees savings when your supply is with Think Energy, with no cap on that savings. You're guaranteed to never pay more than the utility. So you'll never be surprised with variable rates that go higher than the utility company. And there's no renewal. Once you sign up, you're done and you can cancel at any time. So here's the thing is that it's the first time in US history we've been able to say the word guarantee in the energy industry legally, because so many people were guaranteeing savings, but we can actually do it now because we are literally making sure that you're saving. So literally a customer that comes onto AutoSave will always be protected forever. And that's exciting for me because some of you know I work with churches, and when you're talking about taking a product into a church, a pastor is putting his reputation and his congregation on the line because he's saying I can bring this in. Or if you're a head of a nonprofit or a school, it's very important that people are protected. And so I'm excited for the first time to say AutoSave can come in and it can actually help members in that congregation. So this is one of 4 of our products. It's currently launched in 6 of our states live, and everyone in that state can actually sign up for AutoSave and be protected month after month. We have we do have a program where if you install a smart thermostat, this is optional, but if you install a smart thermostat, we're going to guarantee a minimum of 5% every month forever. So here's the thing is that if somebody installs a Honeywell, Ecobee, or Residio thermostat, they will get a 5% savings every single month with no cap on that savings. Our next product is called Community Solar. And I know when I say solar, the first thing you think is about solar panels on the top of a roof. But Community Solar is the opposite. You subscribe to a solar farm just like you would subscribe to Netflix, just that it's free. So Community Solar is a free state-sponsored program that saves you for 20 years, guaranteed. Let's check this out.
Imagine saving money on your electric bill just by supporting clean energy in your community. With Think Community Solar, you can, and it's easier than you think. You can now subscribe to a local solar farm and receive solar credits that lower your utility bill, with discounts ranging from 5 to 25% on those credits. It's part of a growing effort to expand access to clean energy, and you're invited to be part of it. When you subscribe, you're allocated a portion of a local solar farm. As your share generates electricity, you earn solar credits that reduce your utility bill. For example, if the discount in your area is 20% and your share produces $100 worth of electricity, you'll see a $100 credit on your utility bill. Then you'll pay Think Community Solar just $80 for those credits, saving you $20. Think of it like buying a $100 gift card for just $80, and then the full $100 automatically going toward your bill. Sign up in 3 minutes. No rooftop required. Rent, own, house, apartment, all qualify, and your savings can really add up. 5% minimum, up to 25% in some areas, depending on your state, for up to 20 years. Best of all, you're helping fund local solar projects that create jobs, reduce emissions, and power a cleaner future. This is Think Community Solar. Local energy, zero hassle.
So Community Solar. If you're in a state that we offer community solar, the only question is why aren't you on a solar farm? Because you're guaranteed to save for 20 years. There's no rooftop required. You can live in an apartment, a townhome, a condo, a trailer, it doesn't matter. It's free to enroll. You can cancel at any time, and even renters qualify. Depending on the state laws, the savings are between 5 and 25%. And here are the states that currently have community solar programs. And currently the market size is 5 million. We are the largest aggregator or filler and educator of community solar in the country. And we have filled up more solar farms than any other company in the United States. And so community solar is our second product. So AutoSave is we check every month to guarantee savings. Community solar is a 20-year guaranteed savings. And then I get to talk about Texas, which I will say we took our time to come into Texas, but when I tell you we have come into Texas, we have come in full blast. $40 billion market share, 26 million deregulated customers, over 116 energy providers competing for your service. But I'm excited to say today on the rate board in Texas, we have the top savings products in the market. So we have Think Clean, which is Clean 12, Clean 36, ETF Buster 36, and Shine 36, all products that have incredible rates. But we knew we could not come to Texas with only rates because there are companies competing on rates every single day. So this was the beginning of how we can not only deliver high quality rates, but we said, what if we could give a guarantee in Texas, which Texas energy is regulated very different because many times in Texas, you have a contract, that contract ends. Unlike other states, your energy can get turned off when you don't have a contract in place. So what we said was, let's create a program where if somebody installs a smart thermostat, we're going to give them $120 a year additional savings automatically. So right now we have people saving 20 to 40% with our rates. And then Think Smart came in, and Think Smart has been an incredible addition. So let's take a look at this.
At Think Energy, we've built a way to lower your energy bill and keep your home comfortable, and you'll barely have to lift a finger. Now live in Texas, Think Smart is an innovative technology designed to save you money on autopilot. All you need is 5 minutes to connect your Wi-Fi enabled Ecobee, Honeywell, or Resideo thermostat, and we'll drive it from there. Think Smart optimizes your energy usage by making small adjustments, just a few degrees, to keep you comfortable and lower your energy bills. And you can always override it for complete control. Once connected, you'll receive $10 in monthly bill credits for as long as the devices remain connected. Savings that add up. Ready to save effortlessly? Join the community of energy-savvy customers lowering their bills and enjoying total comfort. To learn more, contact your local Think Plus independent energy advisor. It's time to think smart with Think Energy.
So what we've done is that with Think Smart, you connect your thermostat. We automatically, you don't have to do anything else. We're going to give you $120 in additional savings for the year. And to close us out tonight, I get to announce one of the most incredible innovations that we have, which is our Texas Home Battery Program. We have partnered with EcoFlow to be able to create the first, what we call virtual power plant technology. It is, if you are in the state of Texas and also any of our autosave markets, we will be rolling out a free home battery program. That means that we'll put a battery on the side of your home. That battery will be a backup if lights ever go out, and you'll be able to save anywhere from 10 to 28% every single month for 15 years. Now, this program is focused on three things. Number one, you're going to have a savings every month. And the way we're going to give you the savings is that, in Texas right now, there's energy prices at different times of the day. There's peak, low peak, and high peak. And so we're going to now look at the low peak windows, and we're going to store that cheap energy on your battery during the day. And then you'll use your energy, your electricity like you normally would, but we're going to sell back the excess energy to the grid, allowing us to make a profit and allowing us to guarantee savings to you every month for the 15 years that we warranty the battery. You have a free backup when brownouts or blackouts happen. Over 267 blackouts over the last 5 years in Texas. So now you will not have to worry about that. Your battery will turn on, and in our pilot program, we've had incredible success. There is no cost to install the battery. There is zero cost. All you have to be is an autosave customer, which is free of charge, and you will be qualified for the battery. And so these are the four products we have. And so first we start off with autosave, community solar, Think Smart, and our free battery program, which our free battery program, our pilot has ended. We will start installing new customers on the battery for EcoFlow battery, which is the Time Magazine's product of the year as of April the 1st, which we're excited about. So that is all the pieces we offer. And so if you're here tonight and you're saying, hey, I want to just save money, I want to make sure I protect my family, here, I want you to know with Think Plus, you can feel confident that everything I've shared with you will position you for savings. And we are looking at what the future of energy is going to be. Should products like this have existed? Probably, but our CEO, after we actually got an investment of $100 million, decided to say, I want to solve the biggest problem in our industry. And I want you to understand his vision was clear. How do we create products that are not just somebody signing up for electricity, but how do we make sure they save? and there's 4 ways we can help people in the 13 markets we're in. And so what I want to do is that I'm going to share a short video from our CEO, and then I'm going to share the final part of our presentation, and then we'll take questions.
Think Energy and Think Plus were built on really to take advantage of this tsunami that's coming in the energy markets. There's massive demand growth that is causing a huge imbalance today in supply and demand, which is driving price volatility and driving prices up. And we saw this trend back in 2022. It's manifested in a way that's even greater than we thought, right? With the rise of AI and data centers, and just it's created this massive opportunity where through a sales channel like Think Plus, with our platform and technology and team, there's a massive ability to unlock value for consumers in a way that hasn't been there in the past. I think what originally attracted me to build my own network marketing energy company was because it was this light bulb moment where I figured out network marketing is such a good industry for services. Honestly, I think it's designed for anyone. I'm a big believer that you should not create products that you have to sell, but you should just have to tell. We're designing products that are simple, easy, whether you're, understand energy markets or you have no idea. In a traditional business, you're trading time for money. Here, it's the ultimate meritocracy. What you put in, you get out. And you can do it on your own terms. You can build this as big as you want, or you can build it to get an extra $100 a month to pay for a car payment. We're at a once in a generation point in time. I think about what we built today, it's the foundation, right? We have basically invested a lot of time and money in building the infrastructure for future success. And that's been technology, it's been building all of the platform to do it, it's been recruiting the right people. I mean, we're ready for exponential growth, right? The old hockey stick moment where now you have the foundation built, you're combining it with a backdrop where everybody's talking about electricity because prices are going up for everybody. It's top of mind. And you have this unique value proposition enabled by technology. It's going to be amazing for consumers. It's going to attract more people to the opportunity. I mean, I see our business 10x in growth over the next 3 years because of what we've built and the opportunity we're afforded in this market.
And so with that, I want you all to know that our CEO created something that we all can benefit from. And so the second part of our presentation is about for those of you who, want to know how can you be a part of this with us, right? If you say, hey, look, I want to be able to help people, and that's what it came down to for Dr. Twiggs. How can I help people? And she has helped, her organization has grown drastically across the country. But to join us as an energy advisor to help others, it's $59 a year with no monthly fees. And to be a customer is 100% free. Let me just say that. But for $59 a year, we set up everything for you to be able to help people right away all over the country in the states that we're in. After your first year, your renewal is $149 a year. And people always ask me, Julius, why would you do this? And why are you and your wife doing this? My wife's a TV and film producer, HBO and BET and companies. And that's not to brag, but we realize that everything we do is we have to keep doing. We realize that every contract that I win for my company, we have to keep doing it. And I was blessed to be in this industry years ago, and I saw someone not only be able to spend time with their family, but be able to do millions of dollars a month just by helping families on energy. And that's when I realized that all the degrees, all the education didn't teach me how to make sure that I could stay home with my family, build my vision, and not have to worry about what bills or how they were going to get paid. And so here's our compensation plan. I'll say go ahead and scan the QR code. We have a video that goes through it in detail, but we get paid 9 different ways. Here are 5 that are critical. When a customer comes into our business, we get paid a customer acquisition bonus. That's a bonus that's paid on Fridays. So that's paid every Friday. And then you have a monthly residual. Every time that customer pays a bill and they're on the program, you're going to get a check every third Friday of every month. So imagine customers, we have youth programs, churches, individuals, all paying their bill like normal, and you're getting a check every third Friday. Then we have bonuses every time you as an advisor promote. And the only way we promote is by increasing the number of customers we have. There's no time frame on it, but there's $86,000 available to you. $100 to $50,000 every time you or your organization promotes. And then we have a 12 coded pay rank system, which if you don't understand that, that's okay. It's just a way that we pay to support people who come in and build teams. And then here's one reason that me and my family joined. When you hit the level of partner, you get paid a percentage of every single customer in the whole company. And so imagine this, many of us have been working for more than 10 years, some 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. But what if you could work for 3 years and build something that would literally pay you every month on customers paying for electricity and on a company that's scaling right now towards $1 billion? Now, our investors invested $100 million with the expectation that we would 10x that investment. So we're not talking about an idea anymore that could happen. We're talking about something that will happen. And so at the level of partner, you get paid a part of a revenue sharing pool. It's like equity in the company on every customer in the whole company. When me and my wife sat down, we said, look, we're going to probably work another 10, 20 years. And, we've gotten to see people do incredible things in this industry. And we sat down and agreed that we were going to build this to partner. And then that business could be willable and sellable to our sons, and to our family. And so that is why we're here. And what I'm going to do is we have a fundamental system called 535 on how we build it. That's five customers, 3 energy advisors that help them get 5 customers. And then the CAB bonuses that are paid every week are, for electricity customers, auto save customers, it's $20 per customer plus residuals forever. On community solar, it's $30 to $50 per customer and residuals for 5 years. I'm going to have somebody on a call today who is Dr. Twiggs' sponsor, who has put in over 100 customers over the last 2 weeks. Have her share with you in a moment. But we also, as you mentor people into the program, you get paid a percentage of what they do. And it's exciting because we're able to work with churches that sign up as energy advisors, and then all the members save. And the church is now able to do more ministry because they're getting a check every month that doesn't require an additional offering or a special offering. And so here's it's an eye chart, but I want to share this with you because this is really something that has excited me because it's a real thing. So this chart just says that if you did 535, 5 customers, help 3 people that got 5 customers, and you did that to 10 levels, you would make residuals of over $500,000. Now, my mentor made $1 million a month for almost 2 years in a company that didn't have these types of products. And what I saw was, I said, man, I went to school. I learned physics 4, physics 5, calculus 1, 2, and 3. I learned business. But nobody talked about that. If I had spent out of college those years building businesses that generated residual income based on a commodity like energy, that I would probably be retired by the age of 30. But nobody taught that. And so I'm excited because for many of you who are here, you have incredible backgrounds. You are already successful. You actually are you've worked very hard for many years. But I'm telling you that it is okay at this point, no matter if you're 50, 60, 70, if you're about to become a bishop, that we can go help enough people to make sure that you have financial independence in order to do more. Because if you're able to do more by helping people, not asking them for money, but asking them to save on their bill, we could actually have and touch people's lives all over this country. So I'm going to close out with this. This is our partner pool. When you hit the level of partner, you get 1 share of a revenue pool on every customer in the whole company. That means that that pool is funded on every customer. The company is, let's say the company today is at 50,000 customers. When you hit the level of partner, every month you're going to get a check based on those 50,000, but the company's going to continue to grow to 100,000 and 200,000 and 300,000, and you're going to get that check every month if you never put another customer in the company. And this is what I'm excited about, because if it takes you 2 years or 3 years or 4 years to do it, it's going to actually benefit you and your family better than you've been working for 20 and 30 years. And so with that, I want to close out with this. Think Local is a program where we give back to nonprofits. We actually start campaigns. We give $2,500 to nonprofits. This is money the company puts in our back office of our business, and we have to give it to a nonprofit. It cannot go to anything else. That money is funded. Each campaign is $2,500. I've been blessed to be able to donate to nonprofits for children, for churches, for traumatic brain injury, for a women's home in Baltimore. We have done campaigns for over $79,000, and we have about $140,000 that is currently available for our Think Local campaigns. And so no other company offers the lineup of what I shared with you: auto save, electricity, smart thermostats, home battery programs, and community solar, all under one umbrella and all unique. Currently, we are in 13 markets. We are going to be scaling across the country. 40 million customers with electricity, 16 million with autosave, and with community solar, 5 million potential customers. And so I want to thank Dr. Future Bishop Rita Twiggs for allowing me to just share this with her community. She is such a humble woman, but I will tell you, I'm going to turn it over to somebody that has not only introduced me to her, but also has seen literally just by a few phone calls. And we have not done a lot of these presentations for her. She has built an organization that's across this country with some incredible people. And I'm going to encourage you, I'm going to invite you, I'm going to recommend that you join her on this journey. So I want to turn it over to none other than out of Atlanta, Georgia, none other than someone who I respect in a great, incredible way, who is incredible psalmist in the church. None other than Miss Linda Washington. Linda, are you there?
I am here. Let me put my camera on because I had to go and make a run.
And while she's doing that, Linda, just let me just say this. Linda
Sure.
is my roomie. And Linda, even though Julius didn't say so, she has built an incredible team. And she's not even able to be a customer because Think has not gotten to her state yet, but it didn't stop her. I just wanted to say that because some of you sitting right here may not be able to be your own customer, but you may know somebody who is across the country that you can help. And Linda, I love you so much.
I love you too. Yes. Well, good evening to everyone, and thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to be on this call. I'm so excited about where we are with this phenomenal company that's allowing us to share with other people and to change people's lives and to help people. Because I'd say if you can save $1, why not? Why not save it? You know, and it's here for the taking. It's an industry that you should have in your portfolio. I mean, if you want to be a customer and save money, if you want to be an organization and use this as a fundraiser, or if you decided that you just want to share and make money, this gives you an opportunity to do just that. When I saw this and I saw where I could make the amount of money that I made for a year in corporate America. I'm a retired IT executive. I was vice president for some of the largest companies in the world. And basically, I had a successful 33-year stint in corporate America. I've done energy once, but I've never seen anything like this. And I tell you, we would love to have you to be a part of this, to be able to share however way you wish to share, but don't sit on it. when you've been blessed, be a blessing to someone else. And even if it means I don't want to do it myself, can't imagine anybody not wanting to save money if they can. But tell somebody else that may want to be able to save some money or make some money or make a difference in their organization financially. So I'm here to answer your questions. If you have questions, I'm coming up on my 3-year anniversary and I'm heading to partner. I'm at the director level now, but I'm definitely going to stay put until I'm getting my 6 figures a month. So I would like to open the floor up. If you have a question, if you can unmute or raise your hand or let me know. Is there one?
And even if you don't have any questions, tell us what you like most about what you've heard. Now, I'm talking to Potter's House folk. You all think you know how I am. I think somebody else is coming in right now, but tell us what you think about what you've heard, because I've already shared with you that this is ministry to me as much as preaching and teaching, because people are hurting. And so I want to know what you think about what you've heard tonight, whether it's a fit, whether you think you might be interested in doing it, whether you feel like you could be a customer, someone that could be a customer. Don't just sit there. If you don't have any questions, just share with us what you think.
It's,
Raise your hand.
Well,
Don't make me call on you now.
for me, Dr. Twiggs, this is David. I can't use the product because where I live, everything is inclusive except the um, internet, the condos I live in. But it's a good product, and it's always good to save $1 because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. And I might have plenty of people that might be interested in it. So I'm interested in learning a little bit more.
well, I
Oh,
tell you what, you're in a good place because I'm dealing with a property, well, let me say a property management company that has locations in 9 areas around the country. And they pay the electric for people in those units. Well, guess what? They're interested in signing up for this because now they're able to get savings off of all of those. I mean, one company, they pay $500,000 a month for one property. So if they can get 10% off of $500,000 and you can get that for the next 20 years, you do the math. Do you think it's worth it for them to hear about this and maybe save some money themselves? Absolutely. And you, as a person referring them, if you can get a percentage of that every time they pay their bill and it's going into your bank account, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Think about that. Yeah, let's talk more about that
yeah,
because
David,
that's one of the
the
things I'm
one.
doing right now.
David, she's the one to talk to about that. And David, listen, Julius, David is what I consider to be a real go-getter. He is a smart man. So, Linda, we're gonna get you on a
Yes,
three-way with David. Is that sound good,
absolutely.
David?
I would love that.
That will work.
No, definitely.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Anybody else? Let me see. Got you out there, Gwen, you and Weston, One
See,
Plus, Margaret. What you
somebody else
like
coming
about
in for the benediction.
it? What did you like about it? What questions do you have? What didn't you like about it? Feedback. I'm hearing silence in heaven. Surely,
Julius
surely.
did such an awesome job. They're
Um,
probably thinking about it right now and
oh,
thinking about getting with you to one-on-one to discuss their individual interest. I'm going to chalk it up as that. But dude, we don't want you to leave without getting your questions answered. So if it's anything that you have or any clarification on, now is the time. But if you want to think about it, definitely get back to Dr. Twiggs and both Julius and I will be more than happy to accommodate you and answer your questions.
do you know anybody
Yeah,
that?
so I want to thank everybody for joining us. But again, if you're not comfortable asking your questions here,
Right.
please feel free to follow up and let's get on a call because I want to make sure that you don't leave without understanding this company is going to grow and scale to over $1 billion, but we're going to help millions of people. If that's something that you are interested in, please get your questions answered. And if it's not for you, please refer someone that wants to either help people or either earn income with our company. Thank you so much, everybody.
So
Okay.
this is my thanks to each and every one of you. I would say, just as Linda had said, you know me, you got my number. Text me and let me know. You know I'll probably be calling you to follow up as well, so that we can get you on a three-way with either Linda or Julius and myself, and get your questions answered. And let's get to rocking and rolling, because Texas is a big state, and all of you are influencers. I know you to be that, even though you're quiet right now. I'll look forward to touching
I have
bases with you.
a question.
Yes. Is that you, Mark?
This is Justice. I'm in Austin, Texas.
Hey, just
And hey, I live in an area that's not deregulated. There are some areas around me that are. I've been wanting to talk with someone that is either has people in this area or working in this area and finding out a little bit more of how they're working it down here. Is there
well, Linda
someone you can connect me
Washington.
with?
Linda Washington has a team in Austin, so she would be the person to connect with, because she has an insurance. You have some folks in Austin, so Linda would be the person to talk to.
Absolutely. And it's
Uh,
with this particular business, it's not about where you are, but about where you can reach. And I think we have another person on the line that's calling in from Israel. He's working the business from Israel over
Yeah.
there with all that's going on. He can't be his customer over there, but his reach over in the US is massive. And he's introducing this to several people over here, and he's built an incredible organization, David Feinberg. So again, I would love to talk to you about it. Texas is hot right now. There's a lot of promotions and bonuses and stuff going on
Yeah.
in Texas, but we can reach out to them and we can talk to you about our strategy and how we do it, because we have some of the best rates in Texas. We're very competitive, and we're saving people 20, 30, sometimes 50% off of their bill. So would love to talk to you about Texas and how to tackle that elephant. We're going to eat it one bite at a time.
Bless you, bless you, bless you.
that would be great. Thank you.
You're
All,
welcome.
all right. If no one has any questions or any comments in this moment, then certainly I look forward to getting us together real soon to continue this conversation, because I believe that it's what God is calling us to be a part of. I believe that, and trust that you will believe it as well. Each and every one of you, I want to thank you. David, thank you for jumping on over in Israel. Melanie, thank you so very much. Beverly, thank you. Linda, thank you so much, Rumi.
You're
Julius,
welcome.
fantastic job as usual. And each and every one of you who have chosen to be here tonight. Good to see you, Jonathan. God bless you and God keep you until we meet again. Listen, you've got another link, because in approximately an hour and a half, if you want to hear what this company is getting ready to explode into, Julius gave you a really good foundation. But if you want to hear an update, you have the link, because I provided it for you, and we'd love to see you again. In the meantime, I'm going to holler at you. I'll reach out to you between now and then. And so thank you again, each one of you. Thank you so very much. We'll look forward to seeing you and talking to you real soon, okay?
And thank you, Dr. Twiggs, for your vision and for stepping out and being the catalyst to introduce this to so many people. I love you much, and I look forward to this journey, taking it together all
Me
the way
too.
to the top, because the bottom is way too crowded.
Way too crowded. Love you
All right.
guys.
Love you
Talk to you
too.
real soon.
All
Take good
right.
care now. Night
All
night.
right.
Night.
Dr.
Bye
Twiggs.
bye.
Bye bye now.
Somebody had something to say? She said good
Somebody
night.
had
Okay.
something to say? Okay.
No, I think she was just saying good night.
All
All
hearts
right.
and minds clear.
Yeah.
Night night.